Merry Christmas. I hope you love your present that I made for you guys. I thought about it for a long time. Wanted to do something really special for you for Christmas. So I hope you enjoy all these videos. They definitely are not going to be perfect, but they're from the heart and definitely a precious memory. So the first recipe that I'm doing in the series of videos is the two-timing pasta bake that I make that everybody loves. So first thing that I did is I got 2 pounds of ground beef, and I used a 90% ground sirloin, and 1 Jimmy Dean Italian sausage. I think it's about 1 pound in the little tubes. I combined that together in one pot, and I cooked the meat with salt, pepper, and garlic powder. And once the meat is cooked, then I drain all the oil and everything off of that and set it aside. And then in the same pot, what I do is I add the meat back once it's drained. And then I add 1 large container of the Ragu Super Chunky Mushroom Sauce. And then I always get the Ragu Classic Alfredo. It's got a really good taste to it. I've tried the others and I like this one the best. I use 2 of these, and then 1 can of diced tomatoes. So once I have all that together in the same pot, the meat and the sauces, then what I'll do is I'll add a little bit more salt, pepper, and garlic powder. Not too much, just till you taste it and it tastes right. And I will simmer that and get it really nice and hot. Now I've already cooked 2 boxes of rotini noodles, and what I actually did is I use a box and a half because I don't need 2 boxes of noodles for this. I found that it's too many noodles. So box and a half of this, and it says on the box that you're only supposed to boil it for about 9 to 11 minutes, but I find that it needs a little bit longer than that, probably about 14, 15 minutes. So just keep that in mind, and I always put salt and oil in the water when I boil my noodles so they'll be flavorful and they won't stick together. So I already have the noodles over here. I just divided them evenly. This will make 2 13 by 9 pans easily, or you can make 1 massive one. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add all the sauce evenly onto these 2, and then I'll mix them together and add the cheese. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do now. Let me get a spoon. And try not to burn yourself or splash yourself, which is probably what I'm gonna do. And it'll seem like a lot of sauce at first, but the noodles will absorb the sauce really well, so it'll be fine if you got a lot more sauce than you think you need. Okay? Just mix that up really good. And I used to make this with the angel hair pasta. It was really good with that, but one time I ran out of the angel hair pasta when we were all eating over here together, and I had some rotini noodles, and so I made one with the angel hair pasta, and I made one with the rotini noodles, and everybody raved about it with the rotini noodles. So ever since then, I've been making it with the rotini noodles. So just mix that up real good. And we had to go to church that day, and so we waited till we got home from church to put it in the oven, and so we let this just sit for a while, and it was really, really good because the noodles were able to soak up the flavors. So if you've got time to let it just sit and soak up the flavors, that's not an issue at all if you want to do that. All right, so then what I do is take 1 bag of the Italian 5 cheese. I love the one with the touch of Philadelphia cream cheese, but it seems to be really popular, so if you find the one without that, it's fine. But I like the thicker cheese too, instead of the thinly shredded. This tastes better to me. I just sprinkle that over. Then once you get done with this, just pop it in the oven. I don't put any aluminum foil on it. And all I do is I watch for the cheese to melt, and that's it. So I usually have it in there on 350 for about 5 minutes at the very most. And today, just for the record, is October the 20th, and I'm making one of these for Mama and Daddy to try to help with everything that's going on. So I hope they like it. All right, so we're gonna put these in the oven. And my awesome husband doesn't like to take that out of the oven. He leaves it in there for me every time for me to take out. There you go, fabulous dinner. I hope y'all enjoy it.